Good morning everyone, and thanks to the wonders of technology I'm able to give this presentation via video, although at present I'm actually up in far north Queensland in Cape York working on a project looking at how new technology can help Aboriginal communities, particularly young people. My name is rdesain and I'm a digital strategist. I work with a range of organisations to help them understand how new technology, and in particular consumers' behaviour and adoption of these new tools, can improve their business. I'm particularly passionate about healthcare, and like many of you, am a patient as well. I have a chronic disease that means I interact with a lot of health services and generate a lot of records. I'm part of the NETA Clinical Leads and also Consumer Reference Forum, and I'm passionate about the opportunity integrated, connected services enabled by technology provides us in revolutionising how we deliver healthcare. Today I want to give you a quick overview of how consumers are embracing some of these new technologies and what the benefits and challenges that might mean in terms of how we engage with consumers on the journey in e-health. I thought I'd start with a few stats from a fantastic video done by the Box Hill Institute in Melbourne to give you an idea of how consumers' behaviour with technology is changing. But what does this mean in terms of healthcare? The accessibility and relative ease with which people can create and post content and find like-minded people to share this with has created some unique propositions in the consumer health space. Patients Like Me is a fantastic site that enables any patient to go and create a profile and look for other people with similar conditions. But with the wealth of data and richness of content, you can get really personalised information. Not just what does this mean for someone with kidney disease, but for example, what does it mean for someone with kidney disease in their 40s with a family history of diabetes currently being treated with drug X? Here's a short clip from founder Jamie Hayward to show you more.
So this is what it looks like when you go to the website. And I'm going to show you what patients like me, the company that myself, my youngest brother, and a good friend from MIT founded. Here are the actual patients. There are 45,000 of them now sharing their stories as data. Here is an MS patient. His name is Mike, and he is uniformly impaired on cognition, vision, walking, sensation. Those are things that are different for each MS patient. Each of them have a different characteristic. You can see fibromyalgia, HIV, ALS, depression. And this is my brother's profile. And this is a new version of our platform we're launching right now. This is the second generation. It's going to be in Flash. And you can see here, as this animates over, Stephen's actual data against the background of all other patients, against this information. The blue band is the 50th percentile. Stephen is the 75th percentile, that he has non-genetic ALS. You scroll down in this profile and you can see all of his prescription drugs. But more than that, in the new version, I can look at this interactively. Weight, forced vital capacity. Doesn't this remind you of like a great stock program? Wouldn't it be great if the technology we use to take care of ourselves was as good as the technology we use to make money?
There are many more sites like this of patients sharing their stories and seeking support from each other. Ben's Friends, My Health Blog, and of course there's many Facebook groups for certain conditions. And as many of you in the room will, I'm sure, have a smartphone in your pocket, the ability to act at the point of event. So when you feel sick, when you find out something happens, rather than waiting till you get home or you need to get to a point where you can access information, I believe is particularly relevant in healthcare. Great results have been seen from a variety of applications. They don't need to be full, rich, X-ray on your iPad type services. They can be simple SMS campaigns, as seen by the Stop Smoking campaign in New Zealand. And I really believe that mobiles have a huge role to play in migrating behaviours and moving us to a more preventative healthcare system. From simple SMS and voice services to rich media apps, they all have a part to play. So these new ways to connect with people provides us with some interesting opportunities to engage with consumers as we educate people on the benefits of e-health. Some key benefits of this instant access to a wealth of information are that if you have a rare disorder, you can find others just like you. If you wish, you can choose to be anonymous. You can find information and support to empower yourself to have more choice in your health journey. And I'm a big believer that sharing your story not only helps others, but helps you in the healing process. However, I think we also need to think about some of the challenges and how we can find tools to combat these. Most of the search results are from America, where often there are different drug names or regulations for treatments. I also believe people use the anonymity of the internet to vent, and this can lead to more negative than positive stories out there. Yesterday's talkback radio caller is perhaps the internet blogger of tomorrow, although I'm not sure what this says about me as a blogger. With this wealth of information being constantly added to can come a feeling of being overwhelmed by information, and with this often comes imposing viewpoints and confusion over accuracy. How do you know who to believe in this new world? So, in summary, I want to leave you with the message that consumers are already embracing new technology for their health needs. And although there are some challenges, we have a fantastic opportunity to engage with consumers and empower them to play a more active role in their health journey. So thank you for your time. If you want to get in touch with me, please do so through any of the means on the screen. I'll now hand over to the fabulous Anna Wise from the Consumer Health Forum. CHF is the national peak body representing the interests of Australian healthcare consumers, and she will be joining the panel discussion. Thank you once again and enjoy the rest of the session.